Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Galactic Earth Angelics of the 144. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end and please do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, and please share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And due to many time accelerations, time leaps, and merging of timelines, we're going to get right into it today. We're going to start with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 16 degrees, 18 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 19 degrees, 29 minutes Aquarius. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 20 degrees Aquarius. A large white dove bearing a message, and the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 17 degrees Taurus. A symbolical battle between swords and torches from astrologyweekly.com. Now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck Moonology from Yasmin Boland. And the card she pulled for you today, third quarter moon, adjustments are required. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with a promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you'll get to where you want to be. A change, of course, is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of, so pay attention. Attuned to the moon, I am reevaluating the situation. Additional meanings for this card. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forwards. The teaching. At the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Minima. Hello, Starseeds. I want to speak on the intensity of this time and about the great solar flash. A few years ago, I, along with many of the collective, started to realize that the sun was emitting some really powerful rays. I then realized that if you meditated and elevated your consciousness while in the sun, you began to see codes, rainbow frequencies, electromagnetic geometric patterns and shapes. Your senses were heightened, and you began to feel the expansion of your soul, of your magnificence, so much that you couldn't be in the sun for too long without feeling drunk with intense downloads. Remember those summers? As we were getting these downloads, we were also getting uploads from the crystalline core of Mama Gaia. Without her, the cycle is incomplete, and it is the grids of Earth working cohesively with the sun for this flash to take place. The sun has been actively and consciously streaming energies to Earth for hundreds of years. The difference is that we are aware and now working with these energies for our planetary ascension. Picture it like having a shield around your body that made you not feel the sun's activation until now. These shields have been fully removed as we are ready for the next step in our evolution. New Earth Energy Update, the Great Solar Flash. Akan, Akan, Akan. We can go even deeper in the conversation and look at how many suns are affecting planet Earth right now. You being multidimensional divine starseeds, you are being activated through many realms of space and time. To say this time is intense is an understatement. The answers that you seek are within the body, dear ones. Know that we are getting assisted by the Syrians, Pleiadians, the Akan star civilization. Planet Nibiru is here along with many others. The Osirians are also working with us in the mind. Ancient civilizations are being remembered because you are the keepers of these codes and ancient timelines. From motherofstarkeeping.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Rick Jewers. It is important for all to remain in their most highest consciousness and vibration at this time, and in fact strengthen it for an indefinite period. Do not get entangled nor hauled into lower vibrations through drama or deep sympathy. Be wise to all situations and stand firmly in your light and divine prowess, and always deliver the higher divine perspectives no matter what. Remain in your absolute trust and knowing of what is occurring upon the planet. The transitioning out of the density, the darkness. You are the Wayshowers, and it is important now to keep the doors open to the higher consciousness and state of being for those beginning to find their way. Be stern in your divine abilities and take no nonsense. Love and Light, Rick. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Massive final collapse of all remaining artificial timelines, rapidly unfolding through us now. Remember, we collapse and co-create realities through the 0-point field of divine love, from the observer point, as the one, fully reclaiming our power, abilities, and gifts, overwriting the old with all new scripts now. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Unity Light Transmission, the Arcturians. We offer you this light opportunity to expand your cosmic view and move beyond the parameters of light. For the word light is a complex term, a tool to describe the complex metamorphosis of your world. Your role now is to simply advance your light skills, open your higher light consciousness like a new window of light. See your higher light view simultaneously as you live your 3D reality. Visualize two light worlds occurring simultaneously. This is the path you seek. For the path of anchoring complex light templates is the role of many light workers in this now moment. To see this light work occurring in alignment with your mission and ascension path. For this light work involves working with land, connecting to your Mother of Light. We write today to assist the clarification of you, the dual lives of 3D, higher light work. To be patient with your progress thus far, see the great changes and evolution of you occurring day by day, moment by moment. Simply see yourself integrating and expanding new light formats configured to our current expanding timeline. For infinite light evolution is rapidly accelerating. Wonderful light, the path for humanity. Simply follow the light path, sending waves of cosmic light, new earth light frequencies. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Sean Caulfield. The aim of the eagle. 11 eagle creates clarity. Ascend to a higher viewpoint. A day of heightened aspiration and taking new aim. A shift can be felt. The new earth reality is birthing. Evolution is dissolving the illusion of separation. The shadows that hide the deception are fading away. Everything is being seen for what it is. A transparent, free, new earth reality is being born from the ashes of time. For paradoxical reasons, the evolution of the mind has taken our soul off course from nature, but our heart's magic is gradually shifting our soul to return to nature to find it spiritual again. The new earth reality is bringing a spiritual revolution. Everything is being turned upside down from what it was, from living physically to living spiritually. It is a polar shift pulled by a divine, energetic, transcending force. What this means is that there is a return of living in a spiritual way. This way has been dormant for a very long time, but it is starting to filter through to awaken humanity to remember what it forgot. We cannot move forward without remembering who we truly are. We are the Source Creator's multidimensional spiritual light living on earth. We are here to create a portal of universal peace in the physical dimension. As we do this, by being this, we allow the multidimensional universe to be one with itself. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are in the process of very deep transformations, and this transformation is seeping deeply and profoundly into our relationships, that of self and others. It is a shift back into the heart of love. We will and are experiencing divine love in the highest degree, as the divine feminine pours her unconditional love into us. It expands into the unconditional love of self and others. More than this, we are being prepared for the sacred bridal chamber, where we will and can experience the sacred union which Yeshua and Mary Magdalene had, while incarnated on earth as in their ultimate soul. As this happens, a deep inner transformation occurs, as we are purified of all lower expressions of what we once believed love was, into the experience of higher love, which indeed becomes a deep knowing, a gnosis which goes beyond all words and expressions, fully entering the age of balance and love. From JudithKusel.com. And from Carolyn, 144 God Code. The divine masculine Christ has transmuted karmic debts and risen into love and unity. Through intuitive understanding, he has seen the bigger picture of past choices. New levels of enlightenment are flipping masculine into alignment with the Most High. They know that love and partnership with the divine feminine Christ is the key to creating the life they want. The power, support, and tools are in their hands for this new level of mastery. They've aligned with their true leadership role of being a masculine that protects the feminine, family, and home. Stargate activations are awakening their hearts to this wisdom that their own truth holds. We are all being guided by faith to bring the masculine-feminine partnership and union back home together. What is blocking this will be shown through this lunar cycle to the Leo full moon when Mars and Venus are in conjunction next week. Until then, we are focusing on dissolving relationship attachments that are no longer serving your divine union. Changes need to be made to release those burdens by being completely honest with yourself. The feminine power from within is rising and pushing you to grow. The Sisterhood of the Rose is being put into her feminine leadership role, equivalent with the masculine. You're ready to reveal this to yourself and take full ownership of your life back into your hands. We are completing clearing the ego and stagnant energy for the masculine and feminine's reunion. Divine assistance is ensuring that the consciousness is purified and illuminated back into our primordial consciousness. Triggers are dissolving. Taking responsibility for one's own actions is transmuting, mirroring our wounds. Seeking forgiveness of self through understanding that there's only lessons, no mistakes. We are at the end of releasing karmic family contracts with peace and justice. This is the end of freeing ourselves from relationship abuse. A new cycle begins where we are wiser, mature, confident, healed, and have moved on with lessons learned. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise. Gaia Daily, February 7th through the 11th, putting pieces together. The pressure is on with the Sun and Saturn together in Aquarius, asking us to explore who we are and our true work in the new age. Mars in Capricorn is an exact square to Chiron, bringing tension around our life and life force that has not yet been fully lived and expressed. The structures of our lives are being tested to see if they hold up in the new energies, or if it's something we need to let go of. Mars is also in sextile to Jupiter, bringing the energy of possibility and a desire to expand into a more spiritual life. The structures that will remain standing in our life are the ones which are in alignment with our bigger spiritual truth. Jupiter, exactly one sign over from Chiron, is inviting us to heal the traumas of the past age that are keeping us playing small. It's time to expand back into our greater spiritual destiny. There's an urge to move, with Venus and Mercury now direct, but Mercury is heading into this third and final conjunction with Pluto, making this next week full of push and pull tensions. It feels like life is pulling at us in all directions. Everything is trying to distract us from what is really going on, which is spiritual ascension. We get in alignment with the highest timeline when we can fully immerse in presence. Use this strange time to consciously bring your vibration in tune with your highest possibilities, because we're about to shoot off into space. We are at the first quarter moon, halfway to the full moon in Leo, when we officially come out of the early 2022 retrograde cave and into the year of the tiger. The new node of the moon in Taurus is now in exact trine with Pluto in Capricorn. The wheel is turning. Are you on or off the ride? Yes, everything must change, but we got this, supernovas. You have been long prepared for these sacred moments of momentous change. Try to soak up the experience in full presence as we reorient in a brand new direction. The main message of the chapter that lies ahead is working together. Venus and Mars will be in conjunction for 3 weeks, bringing an energy of balance and cooperation. Together with Vesta, the passionate fire of sacred work, Venus and Mars will move over into Aquarius next month. This is the new timeline. It's a sweet time of being supported and putting the pieces of our lives back together. From AdrianElise.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects, Venus conjuncts asteroid Melancholia. The moon is exalted in earthy, practical Taurus. We're focused on financial issues, material matters, how to survive in a complex world. Luna's connection to Jupiter reminds us of life's abundance. Berries, potatoes, apple trees, spinach, beans, everything we need is here, offered up by nature when we treat her right. With Mars in play, we have energy available to till the land of our lives, work hard towards our goals, make the best of what we have. Uranus, too, promises progress if we're willing to innovate and get outside of our comfort zone. Positivity, combined with strong will and generosity of spirit, can take us far. But Venus, the ruler of Taurus, is conjunct asteroid Melancholia, so behind the feel-good lunar vibes sits something deeper and less appealing. The heart says, I see all the potential joy out there, but honestly, I'm just sad. I'm sad for my own pain. I'm sad for those who are struggling. I'm sad for everything that we should have, but don't. Today is a day to honor any sadness while also acknowledging the potential for healing and change. Allow feelings to flow. Practice gratitude. Offer loved ones a small token of affection. Send prayers deep into Mother Earth and up to Father Sky. Put your hand on your heart. Think green fields, blue sky, gentle warmth from summer sun. You are loved, and you are love. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time. Welcome to the Galactic Hawk Moon of Integrity, the 8th moon of the planetary service wave spell. In light of all that is now occurring in our world, a new vision is needed in every facet of life. This Noah's letter was created in the red overtone moon year 2010 through 2011 to elucidate the biosphere-noosphere transition. Russian biogeochemist Vladimir Vernadsky defines the biosphere as that region of the Earth for the transformation of cosmic energies. Building on this theme, Dr. Jose Arguelles defined the noosphere as the region of planetary consciousness for the transformation of cosmic thought forms. He explained that this region is imperceptible at first, but to a few because of the clouded and fragmentary thinking layers to which most of humanity has been predisposed. In the noosphere, too, the great experiment of the law of time, he reminds us that other species are not dependent on artificial technology and operate by a type of telepathy. This telepathy creates a coherent field common to their group, a morphogenetic resonance. This is how ants and bees, for instance, know how to gather and form their communities, which are highly ordered and structured, or how species of birds know how to migrate from one place to another every year. What would happen if the human species possessed telepathy as a conscious common trait? Could we not say that the human species would come into a condition of cosmic consciousness? For if telepathy were to us what instinctual knowing is to other species, would we not be thoroughly transformed by our ability to know in common and to perceive at times, even as one soul, data of a cosmic nature? The 8th tone and 8th moon represents the second stage of the 4812 third-dimensional mind form pulsar in the pulsar geometry. Ultimately, we want to learn how to merge our electromagnetic fields with the biosphere, creating an interactive force field. This force field establishes communication with both the core of the Earth and the noosphere. Noosphere letter number 150, lawoftime.org. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 160, yellow self-existing sun. Self-existing is the name for the number 4, and its key words are define, measure, and form. Taking stock and looking at the finer details is what day 4 of a wave spell is all about. Consider more carefully your plans, and if you are asked to sign something, be totally aware of what exactly it all entails. Today is yellow sun, which represents enlightenment, universal fire, and life. This shall turn out to be quite an educational day, measuring enlightenment or defining life. Expect eureka moments today as the sun illuminates the way. Find out things you've been itching to know, and perhaps, since it is a self-existing day, you may get more information than you were expecting. Also, taking measure will of course bring enlightenment. Find out precisely where you stand today. The guy today is a yellow warrior who loves to go on missions, and when in the guiding position, loves to lead the way. Ask questions, use your intelligence, just as warriors do. Get to the bottom of things. You may find you feel motivated today, and that's the influence of the warrior. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, yellow self-existing sun. 4 Ahau, Keen 160, 7th of February 2022, defining synchronic order. 7-2-2022 equals 726 equals 78 equals 15 equals 6. Day codes 7 magic, mystic, spiritual, initiation, solitude. 15 charisma, magnetism, alchemy. 6 heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. Month year codes 2 twins, partners, cooperation, alliances. 6 heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 8 infinite, abundant, source flow. 20 the awakening, clear vision. 22 architect of peace, master builder. Keen 160 equals 7 mystic, magic, spiritual, solitude. 7-7 double magic, a magical day for claiming freedom and sovereignty. Day 4 in the red earth wave spell of evolution, through navigating our way through the signs, synchronicity, and earth magic, flowing and aligning with the rhythms and cycles of Nova Gaia. Today we define synchronicity, synchronic time, with our intelligent, questioning minds, and covering harmonic systems of living in our full power as sovereign galactic beings. It's a big one, folks. Tone of creation, self-existing tone 4 in the mental realm, action measures, power defines, essence form. Today we delve into the mental realm and use our minds to align with our highest evolutionary path and define what it is to be enlightened. Self-existing number 4 takes form, and we have ourselves a square shape, self-existing, measuring, and defining, very intelligent, fascinated by self. We now have built a sturdy platform upon which further growth takes place. Dispense with the rest and build your new solid foundations on the basis of your new sovereign ascended status. The new world must be formed on the principle that every soul is a fully independent, sovereign being. Let us define a new world of freedom and liberation for all Earth's citizens. Awareness is the key to evolution and progress. Otherwise, we are doomed to continually repeat the same loop until we consciously choose to do things differently. As Albert Einstein famously said, the definition of insanity is continually repeating the same behavior, yet expecting a different result. Let us all pray and hold the vision that all nations are freed and transformed, with new, more enlightened, and visionary leaders to make our planet great again. And so it is. Today's question is, how can I redefine my life and navigate to a new, more harmonic system of sovereignty? Divine blessings for the rapid acceleration of global sovereignty. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 160, yellow self-existing sun. The mantra, the code for today is, I define in order to enlighten. Measuring life, I seal the matrix of universal fire. With the self-existing tone of form, I am guided by the power of intelligence. And on this powerful day of manifestations, activations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below, and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone that continue to support us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges on Patreon and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to vote for us to continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge at the link at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light Laura at Radiant Healing for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. We appreciate all of you that continue to support us in this great work and mission. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, and healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful code from the Tzolk'in and from our 17th dimensional beings of light. Shared from Ed Torreta from the Tzolk'in. I am the enlightened, coded by the yellow sun. My number is 20, the totality of the universe. In meditation I was conceived. I was born from meditation, and for many eras I have inhabited its abyss. I am the higher truth and the renewal of life. Spin the cosmic wheel of law, teaching the immaculate mind among the stars. I am the harmonious guardian of the glowing fields of infinite light, getting called by many names, but they just name my appearance. My ignorant mantle that you call the sun. The enlightenment of one is the enlightenment of all. I am the fulfillment of the prophecy of Hu-Nab-Ku. It is my job to wake up all beings simultaneously. Been waking up in a lot of places, and everywhere I go I am known only by the name Tulan. Tulan of Tu, awoken. To know me is to know the light of truth. May he light up all things. And from our divine sacred beings of the 17th dimension through the portal in the Pleiades star system. Pleiades 1 messages, February 7th, 2022. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Pacifics are received and relocated. Iron zones are harmoniously contained. Guides keep falling. Pranic renewal continues. Attention, Vanula, the fountain of potions. Rejuve D in its primary anchoring. Initiated, 92% non-regressive. Attention, Vanula, the fountain of potions. Rejuve D potentialized. Greater than 89% non-regressive. Defrag movement in progress, 89% non-regressive. Neva, ultra field accessed, download started, greater than 86% non-regressive. Shapes, +++ are incorporated. Terrans enter the transformational zone. Body calibration is intensified. Regenerative devices are started in oceans. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, supporting anchoring on island of purification, +++, from disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light, keepers of the philosopher's stone of immortality. Shine your emerald rays upon the tablets of the new earth. Illuminate all gnosis for all to see and bear witness in these final days of the old false matrix as we transform this realm into the divine 5D creatrix. Keep walking your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, 1111 coming in. Be sure to make this gateway the most beautiful and blessed gateway of all. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.